Okay, hello, welcome. I'm Stormo, and we're starting pretty much straight where we left off. Just as soon as I click some things and do some stuff. There's one thing I forgot to do. I'll be back in half a second. Right, okay, that's done. Okay, yeah, we're live. So, I'm going to be following on a little bit from last night. And hopefully I've got audio. Boy, is everything actually working? Yeah, everything looks like it's working. Good, good, good. The Elgato's being dead silent because the game's paused. No, I don't need that open. I just need to click this, type something very rapidly. Yeah, okay, that's that part done. Let's close that. Don't really need that open either. Okay, that's enough mucking around with the PC. Let's get a controller and start playing a real gaming system, hey? I have a question. So someone recommended to me recently that I should check out something called Streamlabs. I've got it open on my Mac next to me here, in the hope that it actually does do what I want, which I'll find out. I did discover also that Streamlabs has a whole thing where it's got a whole thing where it can do the OBS thing alongside everything else, so it can do all that kind of stuff as well. I'm also going to just slightly update my Twitch information, which normally I would do before I go live, but I always forget. But that's okay, because I literally had to change one character. Because we are doing Horizon Zero Dawn Part 19 tonight, rather than Part 18. So that's a thing. But Streamlabs did do some things I wasn't happy with at the time. So I'm using the website. I tried the OBS thing. I had a look at it before. That's actually the reason it took me a little bit of time. My understanding is Streamlabs is what everybody uses to do everything. So anyway, let's flip over into that. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking for with regards to what it should actually be doing, but that's fine. Anyway, we were playing Horizon Zero Dawn. We're going to continue to play Horizon Zero Dawn. If you missed last night's stream, I highly recommend checking it out because it is the plot of the game. Straight up 100% the plot. In all 2 hours of it. In a single game. Have water tonight because apparently lemonade is hideously unhealthy. And I should be drinking more water, so we're drinking water tonight, which means I'm probably going to have to dash off in about an hour and go to the loo, because water always makes me do that. Anyway, we want to go this way, because we want to talk to Galev, and we want to go to a place that we've kind of been to already, but we didn't really explore. In fact, what we want to do is... what we want to do is get medicine. That was fire kill, not medicine. That was a complete waste of time. No, I want the medicine, damn it. Anyway, Streamlabs did a couple of things I wasn't super happy with. Or Streamlabs OBS, which is the name of the client they use. It's basically, they've taken the OBS source code, branded it, hacked it up, added their Streamlabs stuff to it, and that's fine. I mean, OBS is, after all, free software. It's, I believe, GPL licensed software. So it's totally legal to do that, as long as you then release the source code for your own software. I don't know if Streamlabs have done that, but obviously they would be breaking the law if they hadn't. So anyway, the important thing here, well, that was a good place for that.
God, I found this.
The important thing here is that that's a really place for this campfire. Just gonna use the camp. Oh, that happened. I'm just going to leave that there because we're nearly at 10 minutes. But yeah, the thing that Streamlabs did that I didn't really like was that it used stream settings I know are suboptimal for my stream. It has a thing where it can detect your network conditions and determine what it should use, and it tried to set my video bitrate at 1.2 megabits per second. I stream at 1.8 megabits per second because that's about as much as my connection can handle before things start going south. It also tried to use the NVIDIA encoder, which at that kind of bandwidth is going to look terrible. So, I've spent a lot of time experimenting and researching what I can get out of my internet connection. Unfortunately, my internet service provider determined many years ago that if they gave people upload bandwidth, then what would happen was that those people would run their web servers off it instead of paying for their the more expensive business plans. And so they decided to limit the upload bandwidth on their home plans very severely. My maximum upload limit is around somewhere between 2 and 2.5 megabits per second. So they decided to do that because 15 years ago when they made that decision, there was no such thing as streaming to the internet. Unfortunately, now that there is, they still won't change that policy because they don't believe anyone actually does it. And also because they don't care about their network anymore because they're giving it over to the National Broadband Network, or NBN, which would be fine if I lived in a part of the country that had NBN or was actually getting NBN at any point in the future. I don't. There's no scheduled time for when NBN gets to my part of the world. So I'm basically stuffed in terms of upload bandwidth. I can't switch to another ISP because this is the fastest internet connection available in my area. Everything else is worse. Anyway.
Healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, Healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Okay, this guy is kind of, as she said, kind of an ass. So yeah, now we have to head off and do the next part of this. So basically, we scratch his back, he scratches ours. He's given us a quest that he assumes we won't ever be able to complete. He is very wrong about that. There's a merchant here too, but I don't think I really need to buy anything from merchants now. I've got basically everything I need for the rest of the game already. Unless there's an armor set that I'm forgetting about. No, I've got the Silent Hunter. Yeah, okay, we got everything we need.
We will.
Yeah. So we're gonna go up here. See, this is the town on the other side of the lake. I should actually talk about this place, actually, because we came over there to do the quest with the girl from, let me check. Okay, so, let the map load. So, yeah, this is this town here. So, we were over here. We did the quest with the girl in Bright Market, the boy, and now we're meeting on this island. And then we came over here, and of course, he died. Kestrel's Perch, that's the name of it, that's right, yeah. And this is Blazon Arch. So yeah, so we did that quest over here, but we never actually went to this town area, which is what we're here now for. Just to see what that's like. But yeah, so that's what we did. Anyway, let's we're gonna didn't light this campfire either. Is the other thing I didn't do. Light all the campfires. Okay, where does the game want us to go here? Oh yeah, no, up and out. That's the only way out of town anyway, so... Because there is that path up there, but it doesn't actually lead out of town, I don't believe. Well, maybe it does. I don't think I've ever been up there. There's not a lot of cores, like a lot of the towns in this game that aren't Meridian or, I guess, Sunfall to some extent, but even that. Meridian's the only town in this game that's really properly a town, I guess. That makes sense. Like this area is just not got much in it at all. It does have a supply crate though. It's got this area, but there's no, like, aside from getting the few quests that are here and stuff like that, there's no real reason to be here outside of the quests that are in the area. That's neat. But she won't jump up there, and I bet, yeah. I was sort of hoping there'd be like a cool secret area or something, but it's not. You can't even you can't even grapple onto that ledge, which I would have thought was something she would be able to do normally, but apparently I'm wrong.
What's stopping the Outlanders from taking their payment and
Still.
betraying us?
Anyway, let's keep going up this way. So, yeah, back to my ISP. They refuse to increase upload bandwidth for their cable subscribers, which is deeply problematic for me because, like I said, I'm not getting the NBN anytime soon. So, for as long as I am stuck with them, which I basically am because the alternative is, well, there actually isn't an alternative anymore in my area, because nobody sells ADSL anymore. And that would have been the alternative, and even if they did, ADSL is way worse than what I've got. This is literally the fastest connection I can have, and the NBN won't change that. Well, it'll change it in one sense, which is that I will be able to have a higher upload bandwidth, but because there's no time for when I'm getting NBN, it's not even scheduled yet. Like, I'm guessing that means it's either never going to happen, or it's so far into the future that it becomes an irrelevancy. And that's actually really weird too, because I actually live, you know, in a suburb of a major Australian city, but apparently not major enough that we're getting NBN anytime soon. So anyway, that's my fun NBN story. I mean, it's always the possibility that I'll get a note tomorrow saying, hey, the NBN got installed. But there's literally, I've checked the website, there's literally nothing on the website that says when it's coming. There's a lot of creatures here making noises. Mostly at me. I'm trying to avoid them. I just want to get to the thing we want to do here.
Get it while I can.
Grab some medicine too. This is a part of the game you basically never go to other than here. We're actually right over the far edge of the map. Because we're actually looking for this area here. So... But, yeah. Conveniently, however, there is a campfire here. So I'm just on my way across to that. I think we're taking on a
Pass the
behemoth
test.
here or something like that. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the quest. Anyway. This is the Valley of Oh, Thunderjaw. Well, you know, that too. Now, unfortunately, even though we can override Thunderjaws, the quest is to kill it.
This has to be the place.
Yeah,
The Thunderjaw shouldn't be
can't,
hard to find.
override it, I don't believe.
Just hope I see it before it sees me.
Anyway, let's proceed. It's just up around here, as I recall. But he's expecting us to die. There it is. Wow. You can actually get out of range of a creature. I didn't know that. Like, the focus can actually be out of range of a creature that you can visually see. Where did it go? Well, oh yeah, there is a metal flower, so I'll grab that.
The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth.
I never did collect all the metal flower stuff in the original game, so I don't know... Oh, hello. I don't know what the actual storyline behind them is. I mean, I make a lot of assumptions. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Actually am trying to sneak up on the Thunderjaw, not because I want to override it, because I don't think overriding it would actually let me complete the quest. Although, could try. Let's see. Let's actually see if that will finish this quest for us if I override the Thunderjaw. I don't think it will. It would be really cool if that was an alternative way of finishing this quest. No, it doesn't. On the other hand, that does let us explore this area unfettered for a little while, so... someone's burning incense around here. I can smell it.
These will
It's
keep.
not me. Don't burn incense, it gets up my sinuses. That's horrible. It's annoying too, because I actually don't mind the smell of incense. It's just that if I'm around it for a bit too long, it just triggers an allergic reaction in me, something fierce. More mosquitoes. Ryan Kasabian is the only guy on the planet upset about mosquitoes being driven to extinction. Wow. I like how this has been written like a Gawker Media style article from like the future. Like if that was on Jezebel or something like that, you would totally believe it. That's funny. Nothing wrong with Gawker Media. Anyway, well, the organisation's formerly known as Gawker Media. Anyway, we have to deal with that Thunderjaw, I guess. So what are we going to do? Remind me again what Thunderjaws are 1 level 2. They have a level 2 Tear Blast. Oh, I know how to deal with this thing. Yeah, let's load up our arrows, and because it's on our side at the moment, what we can do is get some clear shots at some detachables. So just do that. Oh, just get a slightly more comfortable sitting position too. Neat. Then I can do this. Oh, ow, oh jeez. solved our problem of needing to. Oh, jeez. Oh, roll is out of the way then. Hasn't solved our problem of needing to. There we go. That's that. Oh, let's try and get better with that's also some bigger shots. No, it's too close for him to be. Go away. Go. Go away. Wow. Could break its tail up too. Jeez. Really? Heal up. Stop doing that. We need to pick this up, right? Oh, okay. The problem is the moment while to pick it up, which I haven't been able to do. So I'm pretty sure I have something with that. This launcher, this is getting really annoying. Come on! No, okay. We weren't even allowed to pick it up. The problem is it hangs around where I want it to be. And you can't get it up. Get up and down. Where's this launcher? Where'd it go? This one, try to do that. Was it just here? Okay. We have quite a problem because I don't know that this launcher is. It's disappeared somehow. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. It's hard, and it is pretty. Proceeding? Let's see, let's wait till... Where's that disc launcher? Okay, this is going well. The problem is, it comes at you too fast. You can't get time on it to build up the attacks I need to build up. See, look, it just comes straight out. I don't care. It's already turned around. You can't line up the shot. This is good. Don't know if I have anything useful to it there. Losing that disc launcher is a huge problem. How about we try? Let's see how far I can get through this, because that might help. Let's set on fire. Let's get at least doing that. Try and figure out what's happening with this disc launcher. joking? The way it does that, the way it just turns around and is all of a sudden right on you, that's the... Yeah, like that. That is incredibly annoying. Comes. Sorry, I don't miss again. Cool. Hey, hello. Maybe that works? I don't know because I've got no health. I've actually literally got no health. Actually, that's a lie. That's actually a lie. I can. No, wrong button. I should be able, actually, right now, while we're in the middle of combat, I should be able to craft a full health potion and a regular health potion. Nice. So we've got a little bit more health. Okay, broke something. It wasn't its tail. Oh, you know what I have done? I've exposed its tail. We may have just broken its tail off too, which would be really good. We have various tail actually had good items in it, but it does not. Okay, let me get a precision. Try that. Take some of this that way. It's quite badly damaged though. Tear blast is basically yeah, I think we've got a good strategy lined up here. I just need to make more of these. Ooh, its face off. So those cannons that we can probably blast break off too. Those things are do something then too. Yeah, that's tar. So we've actually exposed the tar, which I think was right to these. I think its heart was right to these, maybe? Oh no, don't come on here. Just stay where you are. Solution to your problems. Just gotta, in a moment. Come on. Okay, move. Oh. Move. Now. Mate, seriously, stop. Oh, no, this isn't a good place to wait. This is a bad place to go. Let's get out. Yes, turn. Show me your units. There. Hit it. I hit it. Not where I wanted to. That's it. I'm all out of here. That was tough. That was a good shot. It is now what we technically refer to as right royally missed. That's just a waste. Turn around. Oh no, show me how. Seriously. Oh. Come on, I can do this. Hit it. This boy's skinny. Boy, that was hard to believe to be. Still. Spear damage coil and a nice fire coil.
Definitely not scrap.
That I can't pick up because I'm full on mods. Great. I want those, so I'm gonna have to just have a look at my inventory because apparently I've got too many of these things. Let's drop 3 crappy green ones that I won't use. Nice. Got him. Excellent. Good work. Now we've got to get out of here. Okay, so... I don't even know. Anyway, let's proceed back this way. Try and get some medicine, although it's not medicine, but I need medicine, so we'll try and do that on the way. Save game. That too is not medicine. We'll go into our sneaky mode here while we work our way around past these creatures that stop us. Gas would be handy if I needed it, but I don't actually now. I just need to go this way. Stay around here. Close. Oh, by the way, dig this crazy sort of rock formation area out. It's not an area of the game you'd actually see other than for this quest, I don't think, either. Where am I heading here? Alright, the game actually wants to go up that way. Ah, that's right, yeah, we've got to talk to Garlic, who's now gone from where he was to up there, so we need to go that way as well. Ooh. So, why is there a red thing there? Sometimes it's just a red thing. Medicines. Okay. Not medicine. Why am I picking it up? Why are we going entirely the wrong direction? out to the road here. There we go. Ah, stop being fire kill mode and be medicine, please. So yeah, this is going to be more side questing. Like I said, the Nora Braves that are under attack. They can wait. That's not the end of the world. They can just wait.
Stocking up?
Very much so. There's a bonfire there too. No. Oh, that's right. I threw some rocks. Oh dear. I threw some rocks. Okay. Quick save. Nice.
If I have to come here, I'm better off wearing my disguise.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Outfits. It's a pity it's terrible. Does look cool though. There we go. We're now called Shadow Carja Aloy. Well, pardon me. Gotta stop staying up late after I finish streaming and watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think. Fire kill. I didn't want fire kill route. Oh well. Oh well, we're where we need to be now. We've actually got 2 quests we can do here. In fact, we're going to do, because there's not just this quest, but there is the other quest that we had here that I think we'll pick up while we're here too.
I guess nobody is immune to the temptation of heresy.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she
In fact, we
can.
may have triggered that cutscene.
Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Carja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Carja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I'd like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations, and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
Yeah.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Okay, so that just automatically triggered when we got here. Yeah, because this is who we're actually wanting to talk to. I'll save the game again first, though. Also, yeah, the cutscene audio desynced then again, which has happened quite a few times through this game.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
He is literally the worst person in the world.
It's odd. I could have sworn Sunfall was more crowded just a few weeks ago.
That's right, we gotta talk to him.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
There we go. So that's actually the end of this quest. Like, you don't get any more. But you can sit there. I think you can talk to him.
Thank you. Again. For giving her a better
Talk
chance.
to him, so
I think the sun's flush is back in her cheeks. Don't you?
I want to talk to Garlic.
That's enough excitement for my rest day.
It sure is. Okay, so that's everything there. Now, pardon me. My hair out of my face. There we go. That's better. So, that was that. We've also got that to do. So, just let me check. The next main quest level 25. So, we've got Blood and Stone to finally do. Ancient Armory is something we'll do when we do the next part of the story quest. Trader's Bounty, I think, is our next quest, because we're not doing that, and haven't actually come across that bandit camp yet. I think that might be the last one too, but we'll get to there. We've beaten all the tall necks, we're not doing hunting grounds, we've done all the cauldrons, corrupted zones, whatever. Can do them, don't have to. In tutorials, obviously. So, I think our next quest is, in fact, the rest of Trader's Bounty. So, we'll make our way there. Where was that? Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's up over, yeah, there. So, we'll do that. Then, yeah, we'll just knock over those last couple of side quests. We'll do the Nora quest. The Nora quest is the last quest before the final quest of the main story.
Shiana.
But we can do
I
Frozen
remember Shiana
Wilds
once.
in
She
between
sang
then
in a tavern.
and there, which is
How
probably
is your
where we'll
sister's
do it.
singing voice?
I think that's how it plays out.
She likes ball games. She wants to be a soldier.
That's a shame.
At least that's what I think is going to happen, but obviously the game might have other ideas. Anyway, once we get far enough away from here, I'm going to swap back into my normal armor, because this stuff is trash compared to the normal armor.
I'll find a use for you.
I'm trying to get some medicine too. That's going to be our main thing from here on out. But yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. We're actually not super far off the end of this game. Why did it send me this way? Did I just take a wrong turn there and go the wrong way? I must have taken a wrong turn. I'm going to change my armor back to my that armor. And yeah, before we go into the Nora lands, I should probably just check that I've got all the power cells. Which, as I've said, I'll do off camera. In fact, it might be something I do between now and the next time we stream this, which will probably be next Monday night, my time. Because I'm kind of done with this for the week after tonight. Not because there's any problem with it, just because it's just the way everything's scheduled. I've been thinking, actually, because we are close to the end of this, I've been thinking about what to do after this, and what my next major project will be. I was thinking actually taking a short break on sort of major Let's Plays and just having like a week or so where I just played random stuff for a week. It was pointed out to me today actually that this week marks 20 years since StarCraft 2 came out, and I thought, well, that'd be a fun game to stream. The only downside to me streaming StarCraft 2... Okay, they're bandits. I thought I... Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I thought I equipped that. Also, one thing about it, I should modify that armor because it's got that anti-corruption. I'm sure I've got something better than that now. Got anti-fire. Oh, I don't. Oh, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have a war.
All right.
She's coming for us!
Do you see what cool way of doing an attack there? How he just sort of backstepped away from it. Health pot, nice. Need a few of those. There's a blast, nice. Oh, that's what I should have done while we were in Sunfall, actually. I should have gone to the merchant. Fallout, yeah, Fallout. Maybe. Maybe. Which Fallout, though? 3, 4 in New Vegas. It'd have to be New Vegas, surely. Like, that's the only decent Fallout. Bethesda era Fallout, right? Nah, I like Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is alright. You've got to like Bethesda open world games to like it, though, I think. Look at this place.
Come on.
What are you saying, Aloy? Oh. There I was looking at this cool satellite. Okay, you guys can't see what's going on. I'm making like a Limp Bizkit rolling. Getting health too. This is not good. This is not what I want to do. Yeah, this way. I think that's actually what I should do anyway. Now we're gonna run. We've got the medicine. We're gonna run. I think we might be out of danger. At least from that. This is a nice area, and again, it's an area you don't really see much of. And there's a campfire here and a bunch of dead watchers. Cool, we got that. I don't even have New Vegas installed, though. I'd have to install it and probably actually mod it to get it up and running. Because my understanding is that it doesn't run well on computers these days. Fun fact though with New Vegas, actually the first non-Valve game I ever bought on Steam was Fallout New Vegas. Which I guess makes it the first game I've ever bought digitally.
This'll be quick.
Where are we going here? Oh, that's right over there. As far as side quests to this game go, by the way, there's a couple I haven't encountered yet. There's an entire town we haven't been to. And there's a side quest out in the open that you can come across that we haven't found yet. I know where they are.
Trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came
These are
through
the 3
here.
dead trees here, by the way. And I need to...
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb.
Right track. And I also need to get medicine. So we're going to follow this truck by way of every medicinal herb we find on the way. So this quest actually is... I'm almost surprised that this quest isn't listed as a major story quest, actually, like Erin's quest was, because of who it involves and what the story is. I won't say anything further, but this quest actually has huge ramifications for the world. which is probably why they make a big deal out of you encountering what's her name in Sunfall.
Foot track stop here.
And
Time to climb.
And then when you get back to Sunfall, where you're doing that other quest, they make a pretty big point of, hey, this is important, and they do it by making that a cutscene that just automatically triggers. Like, you can't get out of that cutscene there. But that was almost a disaster. God, I love the climbing in this game. That was so fun. I really like games that have just like this automated climbing where it looks really cool when you do it, but all you're really doing is just pushing a couple of times on the joystick in the right direction and it just works. Yeah, I can install it. But I have a think about it. Like I said, I want to play around with a bunch of other different games first. And New Vegas is a game I haven't played in probably since it came out.
All right, made it.
So,
Where did you... Food scraps.
but we'll see.
I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being
We'll see.
followed.
Fallout
must
4
have
might
kept
be a better
going.
option though.
I've got to catch up.
I was actually considering, Final Fantasy 15 or another game. But I was considering Final Fantasy 15, but I'll need to grab all the DLC packs for that game, the paid DLC packs that I don't actually have any of
A dead machine.
for it.
Uthid's been hunting.
If I do that. Alternatively, I was also considering the possibility of doing Metal Gear Solid 5.
Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo.
But yeah, let's find Uthid.
Glinthawks.
Glinthawks, yay!
Scavenge.
Everyone's favourite kind of pork. Boom. Boom. You know what I didn't record? I didn't equip my other fire damage coil over. Should do that actually. Where's crafting? Modify weapons. Yep, okay, so that's got that and that. And it's got that's 42, 44%, 39, 40, 44. Let's put that in there. All fire all the time on this boat. You watch how much damage this does. Yeah, look at that. That's good. That's a lot more than the other one did. Is that other Glencore? Idiot. Okay. It's getting hairy. Come on. Come on. Right. Okay. Next one. And he got hit by his friend here. Oh, whoa. Settle down. There we go. Oops. Yep, burn. Come on, die. That told me that wasn't enough to kill him.
All right, back to Uthid. Where'd he go from here?
Nice. Glimple coins too. And the sun's setting. Yeah, I kind of would like to do an MGS5 Let's Play. It was actually a game I was considering Let's Playing for the YouTube channel before I started this all this Twitch malarkey.
Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill. but
Oh,
worth a
come
few
on, it's
parts.
like 5 fire arrows to kill one of these things, Aloy. You've done it like a million times, they're easy.
Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
Getting a lot of wire out of this too, which is handy. But yeah, I was considering it for the YouTube channel, but again, it was a game I had the same problem that I had with this when I was thinking about this for the YouTube channel, which is that because it's kind of an open world game, there's a lot of mucking about with stuff. It also doesn't help that there's no actual ending to Metal Gear Solid 5. Anyway, this is a cutscene, so I'll let this play out and then I'll come back.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Right, well, let's go talk to Uthid.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Got a live one!
Grab that. Oh, that was good. That was actually medicine too, so that's what we needed. Harry, how much fire
You
arrows
thugs
do I
will
have?
break against discipline.
Enough. Ah, Aloy, what are you doing?
Move like
Okay, that's gonna work very effectively.
press the attack.
Now, my memory of this is they start coming across down here. Yeah, that's right.
Ready to die?
Okay. Oh. Ah, come on, stop moving. Wow, that attack he did on him did nothing. Oh, whoa, 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 swing attack. It's not doing anything. Come on, use better arrows.
You're not
now,
gonna
mate.
see it coming.
That one's dead. Not quite.
It's up to you now, man. Rally! We can still finish them.
That guy up there. That guy's being annoying. I should kind of be staying behind these rocks, actually. Oh, don't climb up them.
Keep him guessing.
Oh, how about this? Heal. Time to hit you.
Move in. We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Crying out loud. Oh, by the way, that's that attack we unlocked the other night. The one from jumping from behind. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I want you to heal. Hey, please.
Take the fight to them!
Yes, I'd like to, but I can't climb up this bloody rock. What on earth do we do?
To your positions.
Are we just not supposed to? We're just supposed to let him come to us. Okay, I need
A righteous fight!
I do not have
For
any
what it's
more
worth.
potions, but I do have one of these. Which isn't gonna help me, actually.
This one's yours.
No, actually, it is gonna help.
Press the advantage!
We still got
It
another squad
shifts
on the
like
way.
heat haze!
Take
Might
cover or
use
take the hit.
precision arrows.
Move in.
Back in there and fight.
You're done? Where are you? Damn it.
Got all I need to finish you off.
Damn it. I've got
How
no
you like
healing.
that?
I'm gonna die. Unless I can get some kind of healing happening very shortly. I'm actually going to die. I seriously need a potion or something. Because that is literally all that I can do. Actually, it's not. I can do that's only down
Move around. Confuse them.
Jeez. Hang on. That was a supply box. Oh, we got supply boxes. I have a bunch. Okay, I've got two of those, so I can't get rid of that. Hopefully there's some potions in one of these supply boxes. Okay, that's everything there. Right, okay, that did not help at all. Cool. We may actually die.
Focus. Focus.
It's fast travel back there, so that's nice. Oh, how did I miss? What?
That won't be the last. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Oh, good. Because we need supplies. I need health. Oh, come on, Aloy. You can jump that. Oh, maybe he can't. No, seriously, the Aloys jump better ones than that.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Yes, just give me a full medicine pouch and I'll be happy. Oh, give me potions. Medicine, healing, something, anything. Oh, that's medicine, that's handy. Need like 1,000,000 of that. Oh no, no, I didn't want this. This is not going to go well. Well, I say that.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Euthyd.
Well, you better get some herbs then, damn it.
But you're starting to change my mind.
I need herbs. I need healing right now. There is nothing I can do. Like, I will not survive this unless I get a bunch of healing items right now. That could also help.
Not bad. To your left. But my Marvels thrive on it. Step it up, boys.
This is a cool one. Whoa!
The fury of the sun.
No, because I can't jump. I'm going to die.
Keep the pressure on.
This is going wrong. This will go really well until it doesn't. Still.
For the faithful! Victory!
So far it's going well. Any more? Any more coming that way? Well, I can see.
The sun blazes at our backs!
Just a little bit problematic. I really hope one of these people has a healing potion. Oh boy. Okay, now we've got the bombs. Need a heal. So badly need a heal. Just don't have any potions or healing. I can use that. It's temporary though. Gives me an extra 150 health that counts down.
Finish you off.
So it's basically quake health. That's one there.
Keep the pressure on.
Oh, how did that not kill him?
We'll down them swiftly.
Come on. Oh, okay, that killed that. So, let's go. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh no. That is still not dead.
Could shoot you with.
That guys.
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Yeah, sure. Just let me get some healing, please. Oh, jeez, come on, drop some heals. Drop a potion or anything. That's not what I want. Oh well, I guess we're doing it. Oh boy. Still more of this quest to go too.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Look, it'll be fine as long as I can get some herbs. Thank you. everybody because I want herbs and potions and whatever I can get over here. Don't have to rush.
Across there and we'll have him.
That's actually the way forward. I don't want to go that way just yet. I want heals. Is there anything else here, or is that it? Oh, that's it. Damn it. What about around this way? No, nothing. Oh, it's getting snowy. It's getting quite snowy.
Need them soon enough.
Like right now. Uh-oh.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
So hey, remember how I said before that this quest is actually pretty major? Well, the fact that he's even shown up for it should give you an indication of what I mean by that.
Helis said she would blood the sun, and so she will.
Okay, I have a full health bar, that's it.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Okay, I don't have a full health bar anymore. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, let's proceed on with that. Hopefully this time we get a full health bar.
Sun's judgment upon you!
Okay, that's all of my health. That is all of my health.
Kill the traitor!
That's annoying. This isn't going to go well because I have like 1 health bar. I don't have any healing or medicine or anything because of... I don't know why, actually. It's bizarre.
I've been a soldier a while longer than these.
But still, I can grab that. That will give me some healing. Oh, I can do that.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
I'm going to tell you
I'll suffer this one.
mistake.
The sun sets on your pathetic life.
Okay, let's have another go at this. It's actually the hardest part of the game so far. And it's only hard because I've got no resources to fall back on. I might just check if I can make some more potions, actually. I know I did before. No, I've got nothing. Damn. Oh, we're in.
For the honor of the Karja!
Let's use that.
For my honor!
Let's grab ammo. Let's use fire arrows too on here.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Press the advantage!
Wow, that was just all my health in
Haze,
one hit.
the sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Well, that was all my health. Cool. Okay. Okay, made progress. Need to use more fire arrows though. The problem is there's no way of just like stealthing this either, so just have to keep doing it until we win. That's how it's gonna be.
Oh, sun! Shine upon us!
Precision. Oh, how did that miss?
For justice! If any remains, kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
They're good. Don't let up!
Don't know if that hit.
I've been a soldier a while longer than
Something right for what?
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Make them.
That's not what I need. These guys have so much health, though.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon
It's
them.
the only way to do significant damage.
For my honor!
The sun
fury of the
sets
sun.
on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Oh jeez, that was too much damage.
You... Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Gotta be problem because I've got no health. Oh boy, that was health. That was, I lost all the health I gained.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Oh, that worked. That's actually worked really well. Letting Uthid take the lead in this battle is actually working a lot better than I thought it would. Until that moment. So right then, I was doing really well. That's annoying, actually. It's very annoying now. But I think this time we can do it. Oh, jeez, that's annoying. So yeah, let's just follow Uthid around this time. I'll keep using fire arrows though, because they work. But we'll take his lead, follow his lead in battle.
Stand before us! Fall beneath us!
Make it hurt as the shadow
that's not gonna
falls
work.
upon them.
That's actually not going to work. Because it's going to work now, because I can get around this way.
For the faithful! Victory!
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Take the fight to them!
Keep going through battle. Oh,
The sun sets
no,
on
no,
your
this isn't gonna work.
pathetic
We'll
life.
down them
Following
with
Uthid
it!
is not the way to do this. Damn, I thought that was going to be a good approach, but it's not. This is... Jeez, just got to burn him. That's all it is. Just got to burn him down. Start with this guy though, because he's the one who's making this.
Judgment upon you!
The sun sets on your pathetic life,
For the
Uthid.
faithful!
Victory!
Victory!
Awful, yeah. I'll pull these arrows up later on this guy.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
This guy's annoying.
Break down their defenses!
There is no way to do this battle with this much health. It is not possible. I have no idea what I'm going to be able to do to win this. Okay,
A righteous
fire arrows
fight!
seem to be working. Actually,
For what it's worth.
If I start using blast slings. On the slings is this slow.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Still back there. Let's go around here and try that again.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
I've been there.
Kill the traitor!
Okay.
Kill Nora!
You thugs will break against discipline!
Oh, come on. Need iframes while you're harvesting herbs. Still, that actually worked okay. We got some kills in that time. We'll try that again.
I've been a soldier a while longer than these dregs.
What if sticky bombs will work better than these guys? No, not like that.
Oh, sun, shine
Kill
upon
the
us.
traitor! Kill the Nora!
Oh, I guess I can kill them. Don't damage them.
Make it hurt as the shadow
That
falls
doesn't-
upon The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Okay, well, that happened. This was unexpectedly tough. I didn't think this was going to be this hard. But I reckon we've got it down. We've
For
just
the
gotta
honor of the
execute it,
Karja! For my honor!
I think the first thing we should do is get rid of this guy. He's the one who called out the weapons.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Oh jeez, I've got my health again. That's the problem with this guy, is he just... But you've got to do that. That is the right
Kill the traitor!
So we're on the right way. Just got to execute and we're fine. Killing the guy with the fire spitter is the 100% the thing we need to do
For justice!
first.
If any remains.
I can get the critical. Come on.
Kill the traitor!
Oh jeez.
Kill the Nora!
Die. No, this isn't happening. Oh, okay, this isn't happening. Oh, we nearly died then. Let's use that.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
The problem with him is he can just do all your health in one hit. Like, I've got 520 health and I lose it all in one hit. So, still, we'll do it. We'll get there. Just a lot.
Sun's judgment upon you.
The other problem you've got is you get this guy
Make it hurt
right at you.
as the shadow falls upon them.
Discipline.
And he is a real problem.
Stay on the move.
What's that guy dealt with for the moment? I can just kill him.
The sun sets on your pathetic life,
Still
Uthid.
coming, no.
Oh,
This is the problem, like, this guy just does
Shine
not
upon
stop.
it.
Like, Uthid doesn't take him, and like, I'm trying to kill... You should probably not die. No, you're not.
Kill the traitor! Kill the Nora!
Oh, now he's doing that damage. Cool. No, this won't happen. This guy still isn't dead. I've seen him on fire twice. That's what happens. He doesn't die. Like, that much fire should have killed him. It's like everyone in this fight has like boss level health. But yeah, if I had like, you know, three
I've been a
pouches of
soldier
potion,
a
I should
while
be okay,
longer than
but,
these
like,
dregs.
I don't... Will you just freaking go away?
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
And now I've got corruption on me. So I'm just losing health all the time, which is great. What's up here? Is it worth trying?
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
What are you doing?
Okay, guy's dead.
Nora!
Don't let him team up!
I like that. They're all like, hey, don't let him see me. Oh. Oh, that's it. We're not gonna win this one.
We'll down them swiftly. Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon us.
Guy's dead. Just let the fire spit die.
If any remains. The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Jeez. So close. It was so close. Oh man. He was the last guy that time.
Stand before us.
We gotta deal with
Fall
fire spit first, no matter what. That's like 100%. Strike in, punch revive.
Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
Strike in again. He's dead. Oh, are you kidding me? That's 2 critical strikes. Okay, now he's dead. Now I can actually pick this up. No, it's wrong. I need that guy to go away. Let me pick this up.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Really? Okay, now he's not dead. Okay, cool.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Nice thing is now that I've dealt with... Oh, okay. So now that I've dealt with Shadow Card the guy, should have an easier time with it, but...
Make it hurt! The shadow falls up to his perch.
Oh boy.
I'll take this.
Not gonna be able to then. Okay, before we go out, let's grab medicine. Oh, geez, I'm glad we got through that. That was quite a struggle. But yeah, it really was all just a case of getting that fire spit guy done, and then going from there. Like that was 100% the issue. Okay, let's get up the ledge. Oh boy, oh howdy. And you always had that other guy just come after you no matter what, like the moment you start on him. So you had to avoid
whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
So again, remember how I said this quest was important? Bahavas was basically in charge of the Shadow Karja.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yun Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Idaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
Yep. Cool.
The Nora said you would help
So,
me.
that was quite
Are we
struggle.
bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
Oh yeah, we'll stay in
What
this
choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
Oh, that was it. I thought there was more to that. Anyway, we have a new quest. And it is Queen's Gambit, and it is level 28. But we're going to actually press on with doing it now before we do these other quests, because it just makes more sense to follow it on from here.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his
whoops.
enemies?
That went well.
You can't smile, can you? No.
Yep, that went well. Okay, let's try that again without dying. Where the hell am I? Where did my, what happened there? My rope bridge that was here go? Okay, I guess we're going back the long way now. I'm certain I saw a rope bridge there. That was what I was jumping for, that I injured myself on. It was frozen water. Anyway, we're not done by a long shot yet with this whole process, because there is... how do I get it? Oh man. Guess we go this way? Oh yeah. And we'll try and pick up as much medicine as we can, because we're super dangerously low on medicine. And we need a lot. Is there anything here that we didn't loot? No. Cool. There is this, which is a watcher. And there's this pathway back down. Yeah, we did it. Yay, us. This whole area is probably full of either medicine or fire kiln rope. Also, I think there's a couple of actually not dead creatures here, so we might need to be a bit careful. Just wanted to see if there was any medicine around. There actually isn't. I guess Uther probably grabbed it all. That would be my guess. still, that's medicine. Surely the game expects me to go there. Oh wait, there is like a path or a road here, isn't there? Yeah, that's right, I remember this now. I remember the first time I did this, I was like, what the hell is the game wanting me to do? If you go this way, there's a... yeah, there's a path here. Yeah, you can see it there. I do want to find a merchant at some point too. Yep, look, see this little stone path? That's what we want. Look at this gorgeous view. I have a sneaking suspicion the next part of this mission may involve fighting a Thunderjaw.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
There we go. Yep, that's where we want to be. Actually, it's one thing I didn't really point out last night when we were going through there, but in the conversations with Gaia, between Elizabeth and Gaia, there was a point where Gaia talks about how she found it incredibly sad that there were certain creatures that weren't around anymore. And it's kind of intended to justify the fact that there are a number of the machines that are in the game are designed to look like dinosaurs.
Saving these for the trail.
And Megafauna, she was particularly upset that there was no Megafauna. Something was having a go over there. Watcher's gonna watch her, I think. No, it was something else was gonna watch her. Stay on the path for a minute. Just try to get stealthy. Yeah, we should be okay. They have silent running now too, so...
Gonna put up a fight.
Oh, and obviously, oh, that's right, this is, how do I see this? What plate is this? This is what plate. You will eventually be taken on the what plate. In fact, one of the best we had was I was taking I think of what in this next quest, so I think we are about to take that break. So that'll be fun for us. I didn't quite get as much medicine as I would have liked, but oh,
This'll
potions.
last.
Oh boy, we need those. fire, and then we'll initiate the quest.
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itamen. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Three-Toed Huadiv, by the way, is not in this game enough. It's a cool guy. Anyway, remember what I was saying before, we're going to have to take on Rockbreaker? Well, we're about to take on Rockbreaker. Do your part. Can't this part? Oh boy. Anyway, look, it sounds like so, Rockbreakers, these are fun. What the guy actually said is quite true. What we want to do is line up some tail blast arrows and stop it from running down. So you mentioned it had these stumbling arrows. See the arms from there? Break those off. Let them stop. Oh! It also has that thing there. Can they explode as well? Most importantly, I want to use the tick whilst I was trying to read times. Whoa! I've also completely checked myself out. Actually, that needs to be boosted.
Good hit. forget about traveling light.
I probably should grab those. Hang on a second, let me just pull back a bit and oh no, wrong one. Let me just throw out some crappy green ones that I don't use. I really need to get to a merchant. Ah well, we're doing alright. Okay, that's that. Now let's oh, I forgot that was a skill that I have. Yeah, let's do that. Just free up that inventory space in the mod slots. Okay, I completely forgot that I can do this. Don't need a merchant. Well, do. I don't have enough of those yet to justify getting rid of that. Get rid of anything that's not purple or a spear damage coil. Perfect. Now I can have everything. Including this medicine.
I'll tuck that away.
Slightly worried from out there that I made it impossible for myself to actually jump up there because of where I killed it. There we go.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
It's going to be heartbreaking for that kid when he gets to Meridian and realizes that he's not actually ever going to be the king because he has an older brother.
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
The part where we get super badass. Oh yeah, this is the only part of the game where I ever actually used traps too. I remember this part now.
Some traps would be nice.
Yeah, I suppose I could use my my traps that I never use, hey?
They won't see it coming.
But this is the only time in the whole game I ever actually used traps. I don't even remember if I'm doing it right. Oh, I'm out of the quest area. Just like, I guess, I may as well use it.
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
Yeah, I'm taking cover. Oh, gotta go to an elevated position. Oh, that's right, I remember now. Yep.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Let's get in the stealth grass, shall we? Anyway, we'll just let these guys bumble into our traps and maybe they'll die. I can't even remember if the traps work. Oops. Oh, that was one. Let me put it back. Got a kill with it too. I want to be over there in that stealth grass if I can. Yeah, that's a better vantage point.
Move along now.
Or I could just follow her up here and hide behind this rock, I guess. Oh, hello.
Who, me?
No, didn't hit him.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done.
And the machines.
More of the bastards. Get ready.
Let me just try and get a trap out here somewhere. Okay, get away.
Let's try something new, shall we?
Oh, that's that machine probably.
Damn, just missed.
That machine's just gonna burn.
Move with it. Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
Okay, we're done. I'll pick up the trap I didn't use. Actually, I'll loot everything too while we're here. It's a fair bit of loot. Loot all the things. Boy. Mostly metal shards though. Oh, and these are the these would be the guys that Thingo had with him. Oh, potion though, that's handy.
Can't be too prepared.
So yeah, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time looting and then we'll talk to Finasha. Huh. I don't know why that's black. I don't remember anything I would have done that would have caused that. Yeah, you finally have extra medicine. Took a while, but we got there. Come on, yeah. Is that everything I want? Yeah, because that's only freeze roam. That's not though. Okay, that's a good build up of medicine because I'll get this one as well, so. And then we'll talk to Finasha, but apparently we won't just yet. We've got to go here. See if we can get this, pick this back up before we do that. There we go.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear.
I think we are.
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
And now we've got to take down a corrupted thunder draw, I believe it is. So being corrupted, it's just globally vulnerable to fire, which means we can just let's get on and start shooting
Got their attention.
literally this is how it is.
There! I see something!
The probably actually got seriously? When was I ever going to be able to heal that? This is the problem with breaking those things off though. Maybe we should just stick to burning it. See how we go. Okay, I'm gonna just make some fire arrows and just set it on fire. Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember now. Actually, no, you know what? I am going to tear blast it. Now fire arrows. This one shot. Let's hope we can get a second. Oh boy. loot it first, obviously. Boy, that thing had a lot of things in it. Try and grab some more meds, and then we're going to head strong. That's not meds. We have some more loot too. There's like a million bits of loot lying around here still. I feel like we already looted all these guys. That'll be the stream for this evening once we get there. It's been a long stream tonight. A bit later. I want to get through this whole quest chain before we are finished, so that's why. So, yeah, it's been a good stream. Long, fun.
I'll tuck that away.
I'm going to experiment with Streamlabs OBS over the next couple of nights, so if the stream starts to look a little bit different, feel free to let me know. Something I'm going to start doing tonight. I'm just using regular old OBS. So let's see how we go. That up. All that good stuff. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, let's head off to the coast. By way of this last little bit of loot.
It's gonna come in handy.
It will, and whatever that was there should just be metal shards. Nice. Oh. So much watching an episode of JoJo's when I go to bed tonight. A bit late for that now, I think, here. I remember the first time I did this, it was actually nighttime when I got to this point, and it was really beautiful seeing them sent off on the boat across the lake at night.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
But again, this is what I mean about this quest being way more important than it's first made out to be. I mean, this is... You're basically destroying the Shadow Carja in this quest line. Even in daylight, this cutscene looks good though. Boy, she's rocking that six-pack, isn't she?
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
But honestly, this is actually quite interesting that the game actually does go to the effort of resolving this particular plot strand. Because they could have completely ignored this, and I mean, technically this is an optional quest, you don't have to do it. And if you don't do it, you never get the resolution to the war. Oop. Just got to pop in those assets there. God, this is a good video, man. This is a good cutscene. Look who it is.
Edaman, my brother. Welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
God, this is such a good video game. And like that whole side quest, you could play entire video games that don't have as much plot as that one side quest. Hey, it's Merchant. I don't really need to sell anything because I got rid of everything before, but I will. Yeah, I'll get rid of some of the sort of resources that are just there for. Yeah, selling for metal shards. Just get rid of those. I'm doing alright in capacity though, so I don't need to pay too much. Anyway,
I've got all the best goods here.
The local campfire, which is just right here somewhere. Yeah, we got to level 34. Actually, we should have a bunch of skill points, but I don't know where skill points are. I've got 3. I really should have picked that up at some point. That's why we had problems before. And I really should get dodge prowess as well. Quiet sprint. For the moment, I'm actually going to get critical hit plus. Because yeah, that has been a problem for us at the moment. So yeah. And then I think the next things we'll get are these two here, and then I might go down this side of this tree. We may as well pick that up at some point along the way as well. In fact, do I have? I know it costs 2. Is there anything I want to just put that 1 point into right now? No, I'll hold on to it so I can get these quicker. That should be good.
Traitors, the whole tribe.
Where is?
Won't find better wares.
It's not what I imagined.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Oh, that's right. It's down over here. I'm looking now. Yep, there it is. Back in Bright Market. So after all that sojourning around this end of the map here, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We spent about 4 or 5 hours in just this area. And I think we ended up going over here, was it? Yeah, it was over here. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention, that's actually the area above Cauldron's Eater. So this pathway, and that was how I first found it, was just exploring this area, trying to figure out how to get into Cauldron's Eater, because this is the one you have to get into that side entrance, which I didn't even, it took me ages to figure that out, even though it's actually pretty easy and pretty obvious if you know what you're looking for. But yeah, so that's all just that area that we've done. Though oddly enough, we don't really go back there. That's pretty much it. Although I might need to if I need to get power cells that I'm missing. But now we're here, and not tomorrow night, Monday night next week, I will be picking up from here. I'll be doing the rest of these side quests. So Death in the Skies, Blood on Stone, which will probably be the next quest. I think that's the lowest level quest I've got at the moment. And the main quest, Heart of the Nora, we've also got. So we'll be doing that in the next episode, but we'll be knocking over Blood on Stone, Death in the Skies next time we do anything. Yeah, that'll be it. So we'll be doing all that in the next episode, which will very probably, barring real life events or anything else happening, or me changing my mind, that'll be very probably next Monday. We are deep into this game. We're actually relatively close to the end. Probably another few streams to go. You know, it's not a long game, but it is a game. But anyway, that's going to be the stream for tonight. Yeah, that's going to be the stream for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.